So today we're gonna learn how to solve this cube a lot faster with the F2L method, and we're gonna learn how to solve these two on the same time. So in today's video I'm gonna go through my tips and tricks around F2L, the first two layers, which is a technique in order to pair up these two straight away instead of doing first the corner one and then the edge piece. So you do these two straight away. So in order for you to be able to learn this, you should be able to solve the cube under 2 minutes using the beginner's method. And this method will probably reduce your time by almost half a lot of the times, since this will effectivize your way to solve the cube a whole lot. And it's also a lot more fun to solve the cube if you're able to learn this F2L technique, because it's a really fun and intuitive technique in order to solve these two layers. And it took me around 8 hours in order for me to really comprehend the F2L method, but once you get the hang of it, it really sticks with you. You won't forget it. That's really nice. So you gotta have your cross solved. Now, what you want to do is you want to be out looking for pairs, okay? You want to look for pairs in order to couple them and put them into the right spot. So right here we have a pair that we want to put down here. So in order for us to put them down here correctly, we first need to separate them. If the pair is not right straight away, you always need to first separate them in order for you to put them down in a sequence directly. So what you need to do is you first need to check that you won't ruin any other pair that you've done. We're now here in the beginning, so we don't have any finished pairs. But I always tend to push this corner piece away, then I release it from the pair and I remove the piece that we need to separate it with, and we put the corner piece up again. Now that we've separated these two, we need to put them into place. So in this case, where we have a corner piece where the white is standing up, we want to orient this other piece to the side where it matches up with the middle piece, okay? So now we have localized the pair here. So we orient it over here where it matches up. And now this is kind of the same that you've already learned with the beginner's method. The same way when you put down these pieces right here, you pair them up and then you push the piece away, right? This is kind of the same deal. So you push the piece from the way that you want to put it in. You want to put it here later on, right? So you begin by pushing it away from the side, okay? Then you take this piece that we're gonna pair it with and you put it all the way over there. And now you see that we have a pair. And we put it up again. So this is the first way to do this, is by doing it to a pair before we set it into place. So now we have a finished pair. What you need to do is just put it in, all right? So you remove it from the place where you want to put it. You put it up and you put it into place. Okay? Like that. This is the first scenario. Another scenario is we look for another pair, okay? We have the red and blue pair right there and there, right? For this situation, you will need to have both of the pieces in the top layer. So you set this piece free. So now we have them in the top layer, okay? Now you have to orient yourself on how you're gonna make these become a pair. Because this is also a situation where you make it a pair before you'll put it into place, okay? For this one, you can't put it like that, right? It has to go here. So in order for this to go here, you first have to unlock or set this apart. Then you can put that right in between. And now we have a match. So now we have a finished pair, right? You just now need to put it into place. And this is right where it needs to be. So we put it away. You put this up and you put the pair into place. And put it down. That's the second way you can pair these two up. In this way, we have a pair here, which is connected, but in the wrong way. So first, we need to set these two apart in order for us to match them up correctly, okay? So just be careful so you don't mess up any other pair that we've already made here. In this way, I know that we can play around with this pair. So we can move it here. And I can put this down, separate them, put it back up again, and now we have the same situation that we had on the first pair, where we have the white side up. And what we needed to do then is that we needed to match this up with the middle piece. So now it's matched up. And the same way, when we know that we want this whole pair to be down here, you put it away first. Then we match them up and put them back on the top spot. Now we have a matched pair, okay? So now when we have the matched pair, we can just put them into place. It's kind of the same as the first pair. Now we have a different situation, okay? Now we have a situation where we need to prepare a pair. We need to prepare these two to couple in the right way. So this is not a pair that you will pair before you put it down into place. You have to set it up for a pair. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is I know that I first need to separate these two, okay? Here we have an unfinished one, so we don't care about this one. We can put that up in the air, doesn't matter, and we can put that away. Okay? Now I know that this doesn't go good here, and it doesn't go good there, because if we put it, it's wrong, right? It's wrong there. So you can try all these different methods. Just see which way will work for these pieces. Okay, so this way you'll have to pair it up by first having this one to play with, okay? So you can put this down, and then you can put this away one more step, put this up, and now I know that these will be happy together, right? This way will make them happy. And now I'm just gonna position this corner piece in the same tower that I need to have them coupled with in the final situation. So I want this to be here, so I put this down in this tower. I match them up, right? Put them into place and put them down. So just look for pairs, okay? I know that this one pairs with this one. Super basic, I need to put this one into the top layer, and I still want this piece to be as it is. So I need to remove this from his side of the field right now, okay? So I remove it, then I can release it. now we have these two in the top layer. And now I know that these two come together like that. I want this to be here, okay? So then I just make sure I don't ruin anything, any other pairs. I put it down and I put it right between. And now we have a finished pair, all right? And now I just need to put it into place. So I remove it from the place I want it to be. I set this free, put it into place and put it down. Here I have an already paired up pair. So this comes together with this, okay? So the only thing I need to do here is I need to set this corner piece to the place where I want it to be finally, which is here, right? Green and red. So I only need to do a pairing like that, and I only need to put it into place like that. There's a couple ways that this can go about. Another way it can go down is like this. You have this corner piece, and I have this piece here, the middle piece. What's nice about this one is that I can bring this over here and I can see that they pair. This is a finished pair, but it's supposed to be down here, right? So what I need to do is I need to set this pair free. And I can't do that in any way possible. I can't do it like that, because then I can do it like that. I can do it in two ways. Either I can put it up like that, 1, 2, or I can do it like that and one time. And I have a free pair. So now I just need to put the pair into place. Here we have another pair, and I just need to orient myself and see where do I want it to be. I want this to be straight over here. Everything else is aligned. So when I have first thought about that, I need to find a place where I don't ruin any other pairs, which is this. I need to dislocate this from the upper playing field for now. Rotate this to the place where I want them to match. Put it back into place. And now I have a finished pair. Now I just need to put it into place. Right there. So we have these two matches, right? What I need to do is I first need to set this free up to the upper layer. First step, and I need to orient myself. Where do I want these to pair? I can see that this one will go nice along here. So I set this free, put it into place, and they'll match up. Now I just need to put it into place, which is here. That one matches with that one. So I put it up, and I need to have this here, not there. So I first put this away here. See what I did there? So I dislocate it from the upper layer for now. I move this where I want it to be, like that. And I put it into place. That one goes with that one. And here we have kind of a different one. I know that if I would have that one there, I could pair it up. It will be happy together. So I need to move that to there without moving that part. So I dislocate this part, put it where I want it to be, and now I put it into place. in this way, now I have the corner piece down here. You can do this in a couple of different ways. You can see that if I put it there, it will align perfectly right away. If I would just release it, I will have to go through another couple steps in order for it to be paired. There's always a couple of different ways that you can solve the pairs, and the only thing that you need to do is orient yourself with the cube and make sure you're comfortable with all the pairings and all the different kind of situations that you can end up upon. But this is mostly an intuitive way of pairing these up. So once you've solved the cube a number of times, this part of learning won't be that hard. So as long as you understand the logic and play around with the cube, you will learn the F2L method. It's not a lot of logarithms and stuff like that. It's a lot intuitive. I truly hope that was helpful. If you liked the video, please press a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. It really helps the clip out to reach other people. If you would like something in particular, please write about that. If you thought something was weird or off, please write about that. Anything you like, really. Elsewise, you have a great day. Good luck with the stuff you're gonna do. Okay?